hope you've been staying vigilant with those demiguise statues.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? How offensive. This looks like the right statue.
A genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
What was the password?
This disillusionment charm is super.
Revelio.
I'm stealthy as a demigod.
What in Merlin?
Where are you going?
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no
If you feel
socks than
smelly,
be
you'll have
dancing
to
like this.
work it out
You're
for
not
yourself.
dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charm's come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
Someone so dramatic. Just
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
when
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for things. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad rags promise. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. 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 What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
About dependence upon house elves.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
If something You think knowing spells would simplify things?
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Goblins away. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it. I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love a job at Green.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It matters to me.
Oh, you sound offended. What did I miss?
I simply said that it was
Lower Hawksville still featured?
Exactly your description.
And they were
Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Depulsor! Glacier! Protego! Stupefy! Glacis! Depulsor! Leviosa! Depulsor! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Protego! Stupefy! Revelio. Incendio. Stupefy. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Incendio!
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Convulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Revelio. Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Revelio!
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio! Incendio!
Merlin trial when I said
Glaciers! Potato! Stupid! Depulsor! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you...
Glaciers! Depulsor! Potato!
Why stupendous?
Potato! Stupefy!
I will make you pay.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
What's that?
Revelio.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
off on another adventure, are we?
What was that? What an unfortunate end for you!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
You won't get away with that.
Radeon! Stupid!
You don't believe it? I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacius!
Why can't I hit you?
Repulsor! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy!
You're a coward. No! Oh, I will make you pay.
What do you have? Stupefy! Revelio! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student. That student defeated our example in the town!
Accio! Incendio! Repulsor! Glacis! Repulsor!
I shall avenge your death.
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Incendio. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Levioso! GeForce! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Revelio.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
hogshead.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper?
I see you.
You can. I can't say I feel the need for that sort of thing, mind.
Hello again, Imelda. Is your challenge still on the table?
That all depends. Are you ready this time?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Now that's more like it! Close, but not close enough. Getting the hang of this. I'd say that was acceptable.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of our house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. There we go.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
Merlin himself would be proud.
That's it. Revelio.
I could use a fire whiskey right now.
Expelliarmus.
There'll be anyone there.
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategy.
What was that? This is almost too easy.
Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
I'm not done with you. I'm not asleep. Stop.
Nothing.
You will pay for your deed.
Potato. Stupid one. Whoop. Leviosa. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that.
Confringo.
Quite conductive.
I know stupid one.
Stupendous. Is that all?
Hardly felt.
That's the best you can do. Is this Hogwarts best?
Expelliarmus.
Come on.
Flash of inspiration.
You will not survive this.
Stop that right now.
That's just the beginning.
Expelliarmus. Give it back.
Novice fuck.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
This is not going well for you.
Expulso. Potato. Stupid one.
This is your first duel, isn't it?
Death from above.
You can't hold out forever.
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that.
Potato. Stupid one. Hardly felt it. Might want to look up. Expelliarmus.
Great mistake.
Stupid one. Do that.
Ow. Ow.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
I quit now.
Potato.
Go stupid one going to...
Real quick. Leviosa.
I'm not done with you.
Glacius.
I've never been so cold in all my life.
Repulsor. Leviosa.
I know you're done. You weaken quickly.
Glacius. Incendio.
That's the best you can do.
Leviosa.
How embarrassing! You just wait till I lay you down.
gonna regret that. Leviosa!
What have you done?
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
It's exhausting.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Is that you, Royal? Do you really think you can... Huh?
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
Revelio.
Did you? I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story.
Revelio.
I raided Roxborough more times than I did. Defending themselves.
Revelio. GeForce. Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Somebody.
What's this? A child wandered too far from home?
Potato.
Novice.
Expelliarmus.
Don't do that!
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Revelio.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Aren't you the student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield? Yes, I thought that was you. Well done.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you...
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Here he found a bit of... Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
What are you up to now?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Revelio.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without that. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Muggles have made life hard for us.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Hello.
Revelio.
Plenty to look at here.
Revelio.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery. can't stop the army.
Revelio.
Levioso!
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Revelio.
It's unfortunate that there's no way of protecting freely.
Hasn't been anyone who found anyone can
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good work.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Is the new reversal hex really so clever?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
But not when you just had your hair done like that.
Tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one.
Being an officer of the law.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit. Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio!
I told my son never to raise his wand in anger, and that's important.
go to Azkaban, never had a chance in the first place.
We've got dark wizards these days that make any of the evil the odd one.
Isn't there something different?
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.